started. So hi everyone, welcome to beginner/intermediate Pilates. We're gonna get started on our backs today, making your way nice and slowly to your mat, taking it at your own pace. Although it is beginner intermediate, it's a little bit more on the intermediate side. So please listen to your bodies where you're at today. You're gonna have your spine in neutral, resting heavily on the sacrum, the shoulder blades, back of the head, the feet. You can have your arms down by your sides. Palms can be either facing up or down, whatever's most comfortable for you. From here, taking a deep inhalation through the nose. And as you exhale, right away, we're gonna tug the tailbone, press the lower back in, pull the belly button in here, and then inhale, release back to that slight arch of the lower back. Every exhalation through the mouth, you pull the belly button in to gently tilt the pelvis forward, pressing the back down. And as you inhale, you just release, come back to that neutral spine. We're gonna do two more exactly like this. Exhale, press. Nice slow inhale, release. One more time exactly like that. Tuck, exhale, press down. And inhale, release. You're going to extend your left leg out. Flex your foot so that your knees and toes point up. Your right leg's gonna come to tabletop. Your hips bent 90 degrees, your knees bent 90 degrees, so your shin should be relatively 90 degrees or parallel to the mat. You're gonna start to circle your leg, going one way. Don't think about the motion too much here, but focus a little bit more on the left side. So is the left side kind of swaying side to side? If so, try to control the left leg so that it stays steady. And then we're gonna reverse the direction of the circles. You're moving from the right hip joint here. Still breathing, long inhalations, long exhalations, and release, come back to center. You're going to extend the leg straight up, flex your foot, lower the leg down, close to the mat, point the foot, reach it up. Flex to lower, point to reach. And again, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, take the leg all the way down. You're gonna reach your arms all the way behind you. As you exhale, reach the arms up, tuck your chin. We're gonna lift only head, shoulders, and shoulder blades. Reach your fingertips towards your feet, look at your toes, and then lower down. 2 more times like this. Inhale, arms reach up, tuck your chin, reach. Imagine you're gonna touch your toes with your fingertips, and release. One more time. Exhale, and release it all the way down. Take your arms down by your sides. This time your right leg is in tabletop, and you start to circle from the right hip joint, making sure, left, making sure the right leg is nice and straight. Again, you've got full control of the right side here. Your toes and your knees are pointing up. And change the direction. Breathing through these movements and come back to center. Extend your legs straight up, flex your foot, lower the leg down, you point to lift. Flex as you lower, reach the leg, reach it up. So it's more of a reach lengthening here, keeping the knee as straight as possible. Don't kick the leg up and don't let it fall down. 2 more. And 1 more. Take the leg all the way down. Again, inhale, reach your arms backwards. As you exhale here, tuck your chin. You're gonna lift, reach for your toes. Don't go too high here. Reach it down 2 more times. Exhale, you lift, bending at the sternum. Reach for the toes and down. Last one here. And taking it all the way down. Take your hands behind your head. You're gonna keep your arms on the floor. Bend both knees. Your feet will start roughly hip width apart. Gently press your lower back down, lift your upper chest here, and we lower down. And again, exhale, lift, and inhale down. You lift, bend through the sternum, and down. Lift, and down. Last 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, come up, stay up. We're gonna add tiny pulses here, keeping those elbows wide. You're bending here at the breastbone. Try to keep the shoulder blades lifted. Exhale, exhale, belly button draws in, in. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Keep your hands behind your head. You're going to cross your right foot just above your left knee, keeping your right foot flexed here. As you exhale here, you're going to gently twist towards the left side. Don't go all the way down yet, and then come back to center. And again, exhale and center. A few more times. Exhale, twisting the legs to the left. You can slowly, with each repetition here, try to take that right foot closer to the floor. You're going to do one more, and you're going to hold it here. If you can, place that right foot all the way to the floor. That's fine. If it doesn't reach, that's fine as well. If you want to get a little bit more of a hip stretch here, you can use your left hand to pull your ankle closer towards you. Making sure you can keep your elbows open wide. Both shoulder blades are resting on the mat. Engage the core here. Slowly start to pull your legs to center. You're going to step with your right foot on top of your left leg. From here, keeping again, elbows down, shoulders down. You're going to press your left thigh into your right foot to pull that right thigh in towards your chest. We're going to hold it here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Same thing here. Inhale to start. As you exhale, empty the air out. Pull the belly button in. The left leg pushes into your right foot. Feel that connection here. Keep your head down. Keep your arms down. Keep pressing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it one more time. Always regrouping in center. You exhale, push it all in, and stay. Hold. Push it a little bit more. Maintain the contraction. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take your left foot down. Take your right foot down. Other side. Your left foot crosses above the right knee. Flex the foot. With the exhalation, you start to twist towards the right, and right away come back up to center. So there's some fluidity in this movement. The goal for now is not to bring the foot all the way down. We're just getting some motion going on. Let's do 2 more. On the next one here, you're going to go as far as you can. If your left foot reaches the floor, that's fine. You can adjust with your hand to pull the leg or the foot closer in towards your chest. Just make sure you're still looking straight up towards the ceiling. Both hands are behind your head. And from here, just allow the hips to release. You should feel a stretch in that left side. Engaging the core here before we initiate the movement. Then you take the legs back to center. Stepping with your left foot on top of your right thigh. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, press the right thigh into the left foot. Hold it here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And again, deep inhalation, exhale. Press the leg into the foot and hold it here. Push, push, push. In 4, 3, 2, 1, take it down. And again, exhale. Reach in, pull in, belly button comes down. You don't want to keep the air in. It's going to take up space. Hold it here. Push more. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it just one more time. Deep inhalation, exhale. Push it in. Make this one your best yet. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Right foot comes down, left foot comes down. Release your hands, take them all the way up towards the ceiling. Keep the shoulder blades pressing down into your mat. We're neutral spine to start. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, start to reach your hips up towards the ceiling, and right away, lower it back down. Making sure you can pass through that imprint spine flat back first, and then you release to neutral. And again, same thing here. Tuck your tailbone. First, press your lower back down. Keep scooping at the tailbone here to slowly articulate your spine up. Shoulder blades will stay connected to the mat. Once you're at the top, tuck a little bit more here so you haven't lost that tilting of the pelvis before you start to lower back down. Let's do 2 more, exactly like that. Tuck your tailbone, belly button comes in, start to lift, rounding nice and slow here. Full control, nice articulation at the top. You tuck a little bit more, and then you lower down. Good job. Just one more time. Exhale. At the top, tuck, and then keep that tuck as you start to lower down all the way. Take your legs in towards your chest, rock side to side. And then holding the backs of the legs, you can rock yourselves front and back a few times. And we're going to come down to our right side. We're gonna have our weight resting onto our right forearm. Align your elbow in line with the shoulder. You're going to have both legs straight out in line with your body or slightly forward here if you want a little bit more balance. Careful of the right shoulder so it doesn't drop towards the ears. So push down into that forearm to keep that shoulder away from your ear. If you've got any tension in the neck, you're just gonna turn your head to look down at that forearm. That's gonna help release some tension here. We're gonna keep the right leg grounded here. Left leg, you're going to point your foot, reach it up. Hip height, maybe a little bit higher, not too high. And then flex, lower. Point to up, flex, lower. Point, reach up, flex, lower, up, up. Breathing here. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take the leg up, hold it here, foot is pointed, you pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Hold it here, flex the foot, keep reaching your leg away and pulse. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower the leg down, lower down all the way. You're supporting your head this time with your hand. You can bend the bottom leg here if you want more support. A little bit more challenging would be keeping the legs straight. You're going to reach your top leg up to hip height. You're going to flex your foot here, reach the leg front, point and reach it slightly back. And again, flex, you go front, point, you reach back. So we're gonna do these really nice and slow because I don't want any rocking motion this way. So your body needs to stay aligned, needs to stay straight, everything's in control. We're moving, swinging just from that hip socket here. And again, reach and reach. Your left hand here can be down on the floor for support. Again, if you want to challenge yourself even more, you can have your hand on your hip. You can even have your hand up towards the ceiling, behind your head, wherever you want to be. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Good, you're gonna bend both knees now, keeping your heels together. We're gonna turn out the top hip and close, out and close. And close, and 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Keeping your knees bent, come back onto that forearm. Again, careful of that shoulder here. You're gonna keep your heels glued together. Your left hand can be on your waist. We're gonna pick up the hips here and then take them down. Lift the hips, try to scoop through the side of the right obliques and then lower down. And again, scoop up and down. Up and down. One more like this, up and down. This is your first option. Moving on, extending the leg, the left leg in line with the body here, same thing. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now maybe you can get a little bit more height in this variation. Maybe you can get your waist to arch a little bit more. Last 2. And last 1. Good, moving on. Again, you're more than welcome to stick to this variation if that was enough for you. If you want to keep adding on, this time both legs will be straight. Same thing here, we lift and lower. Up and down. Good, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold it up, tiny pulses, and 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly release down. Bend your right leg in front of you, left leg bends slightly behind you, come up, reach your right arm up and hinge to the left. Stretching out the right side. And release, flipping over to the left side. We're starting on that left forearm. Again, alignment is key to all Pilates exercises. Make sure the elbow is directly in line with the shoulder here. Your legs are nice in line with your body, slightly forward if you want a little bit more stability. It's the top leg that points up, flexes to lower. Up and down, and down. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the leg up, point it here, we pulse. Hold it here, flex and pulse. Same thing, an inch, not more. And release, bend your knees, come down onto the mat. You're supporting your head with your hand. Knees are bent, heels together. We turn out and close. Keeping in mind that your hips need to stay stable here, so we're not rocking one way and then the other. We've got full control of the pelvis. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Good job. Extending the legs, or your bottom leg can stay bent. Again, wherever you want to be here, you're going to reach that top leg hip height. Try not to go too high in this exercise. You start with a flex foot, swing the leg front, point, and then reach it back. And again, flex and reach. Flex and reach. You choose where that right hand is. Again, if it's hard for you to keep your balance, bend that bottom leg. It's going to help support, or take it more forward here. So you've got options here. What you want to focus on though is not falling back and falling front. 2 more. Last 1. Good, and release, bend your knees again. Come back onto your left forearm. Adjust your shoulder. Hand can start on your hip. Knees bend together. We lift, arch, and down. Lift, arch, and down. Now, you shouldn't be feeling this too much in the shoulder. You will feel in the shoulder for sure, but not too much. You want to use the side of the waist here to lift and down. 1 more this way. That's your first option. Moving on, extend the top leg. You lift and down. If you're where I am at the moment, you're going to focus on arching a little bit more and down. Lift, arch, and down. 2 more. And last 1. And down. Moving on. You can stay where you are or extend both legs. Here we go. Up and down. And 4, 3, 2. Last one, we stay up, pulse it up. 4, 5, 6. Carefully, slowly come down. Your left leg bends in front, right behind. Lift your left arm up and over towards the right, stretching out, opening up through the side of the left side. And release back onto our backs. Laying down, push your lower back down. Take one leg to tabletop, other leg to tabletop. You're going to place your right hand straight onto the top of your right thigh. We're going to inhale here. When I say go, you're going to push your left thigh into your hand, and you're going to press your right hand into your thigh. Your left hand can stay by your side. Left leg does not move. Here we go. Push. Really push as much as you can with your right thigh into the hand. Resist with your hand. So there should be equal force between your thigh and your hand. Push it more. 3, 2, 1, and release, knees into chest. Again, setting up. Same thing, other side. Left hand, left thigh, ready, here we go, push. Push the thigh into the hand, resist with the hand. It's a tug of war between your thigh and your arm. Push, push, push more, keep pushing your lower back down. 4, 3, 2, 1, release, knees to chest. Coming back to center, again, make sure you can keep your lower back down, legs into tabletop. We're going with both hands, both thighs. Shoulders away from the ears as much as possible. Ready, here we go, push. Push your hands into your thighs, push with your thighs in. Hold it here, another 10. Push more, more. In 5, 4, belly button in. 3, 2, go for it, push more, and release. Good, knees into chest. Extend your legs straight out, reach your arms behind you. Let's do a full roll up here, starting with the arms, tucking your chin, rolling all the way over your legs, and then rolling it back down all the way to your mat. 2 more times. Exhale. And down. 1 more time. And take it all the way down. And release. Take your legs in towards your chest. You can hold the backs of your thighs. Rock and roll yourselves up. Coming to hands and knees. Your hands are directly in line with the shoulders. Few cat stretches here. Start by tucking your tailbone. Pull the belly button in. Round your spine. Drop your head. And from the tailbone, you lengthen. Coming back to that neutral spine. And again, tuck. And round. And release. 1 more time like this. Pull the belly button in. Tuck, 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 tuck. Release the head. And release. You're going to stay with a straight back. You're going to visualize the figure 8 on your mat. And you're going to trace that figure 8 here with your navel. So imagine you've got a pencil sticking out of your belly button and you're trying to draw a nice figure 8 onto your mat. Don't worry too much about what it looks like. Think of it of the figure 8 of a 2-year-old. And then go the other way. Giving your brain a chance here to readjust. And release, come back to a shell stretch here. Just 1 quick shell stretch, just releasing the back. We're gonna come next into plank position on the forearms. You're gonna have your forearms down. Today I don't mind if you're clasping your hands together, if that's more comfortable for you. But we're gonna start with our legs glued together. So we're not gonna be wide. Inner thigh connection here. Your inner thighs are pressing in. You're gonna keep your back as straight as possible. Push into the forearms, wherever your hands are. Just make sure you can push down to make sure the shoulder blades stay flat. From here, without dropping the hips, you're gonna lower 1 knee down. You're gonna come as low to the mat as you can without adjusting your hip height, then extend. Other leg, bend the knee and extend. Moving slow, right? And left, and right, and left. Good, 4 more, alternating sides. And left, belly button in. Keep pushing down into your forearms. Your neck is nice and long, so look straight down on the mat. 1 more each side. And left. Good, take your knees down. Come to hands and knees, separate your legs. Give me 1 cat stretch. And release, coming back down onto your forearms. Again, legs glued together. This time, same thing, but we're gonna bend both knees together and extend. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. Maintaining the length in the neck. Keep pulling your belly button in here. It's gonna help to protect the lower back. Keep pressing into your forearms. You've got 4. Anytime you feel tension in the lower back, please come down onto your knees and take a break. Last one. And coming back to a shell stretch here. Knees are wide, toes are together. Coming back, 2 hands and knees. This time again, legs hip width. We're gonna start with the right leg reaching back. You're gonna lift the right leg so it is hip height. We're gonna reach the opposite left arm out in front of you. We're gonna keep the back straight. Pull knee, elbow in, and reach. And again, pull everything to center and reach. You're pulling everything in without rounding. Pull and reach. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next time you come in, round your spine. We're gonna hold it here. You're gonna pulse your knee towards your face. 8, 7, 6. Keep rounding the spine. 3, 2, 1. Lengthen, nice and straight. And again, exhale. Pull everything in. If it's too much with the hand, you can place your left hand down. Pulse your knee in. 6, 7, 8. Lengthen, either just the leg. If you're using the arm, that's great. Again, come into center. We've got 2 more rounds of these. Pull in and pulse. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it out. Last one here. Exhale. Pull round the spine and pulse. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lengthen. Take your hand and knee down. Tuck your toes, hips up. Come to a downward dog. Trying to reach the heels down without compromising the length in the lower back. So always best to have your heels lifted, slight bend in the knee, and keeping a nice lower back straight, then arching or curving the spine. Lift your heels, take your knees down. You can roll out your wrists if you feel any tension in the wrists, because we've got the whole other side to do. Starting with regular cat stretches here, we're gonna do 3. Tuck your tailbone round, drop the head, and lengthen, coming back to neutral. And again, tuck, and lengthen. 1 more, tuck, and lengthen. This time it's the left leg that goes back, up, and your right arm. You're keeping the spine straight, pull everything in, and lengthen. Pull in, back is straight. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next time you come in, we round the spine, hold it here. The leg pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen. Again, you've got the option to keep that right hand on the floor. Otherwise, everything comes in round and pulse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Lengthen. Keep pressing down into your left hand. Come in, round the spine and pulse. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. Lengthen. You've got 1 more. Exhale in and pulse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lengthen all the way out. Carefully hand and knee down, tucking your toes, and again, coming to an inverted V or downward dog. If you want, you can bend one knee, keeping the other leg straight, and then stretching, switching sides. Coming back to stillness, both legs are straight. Pick up your heels, take your knees down, roll back onto your backs, all the way down. Running out of time, as usual. You're gonna come down to your mat here. Start with both knees in towards your chest, give them a squeeze. You're gonna release them into tabletop position, keeping them glued together. Hands are behind your head, elbows stay wide. Inhale here, exhale, lift up. Last little bit of ab work here for today. We're gonna reach the right leg out, keeping the left leg straight, and we switch, and switch, and switch. Last 4, 3, 2, adding a twist. You're gonna twist towards the leg that's bent, and switch, keeping those elbows wide. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, stay lifted. Both legs go out and bend. And 2. Once you reach the legs out, pull the belly button in. Make sure you can keep the lower back flat. You've got 4, 3, 2, last one. You're gonna keep those legs straight out. Flex your feet, lower a few inches, up, down, and up, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8, and release it down. Take your knees towards your chest. You can rock side to side. Extending both legs onto the floor, reach your arms behind you, give your core a nice stretch, and slowly roll up. Fold over your legs. Coming to seated position, however way is comfortable with you. Legs crossed, on your knees, legs wide, does not really matter, as long as you can maintain length in your spine. Inhaling, reach your right arm up. Exhale, hinge to the left. Coming back up to center, other side. Reach your left arm up. Exhale, you hinge to the right. Coming back up to center, inhale, reach both arms up. You're gonna take your hands into prayer. Keep the shoulders low. You're gonna twist your body towards the right. Come to center, shoulders down. Exhale, twist left. Seeing if you can go a little bit further on this next twist. And left. And come back to center. Reach it up, grow taller here. And exhale through your heart center. Thank you so much for being here with me again, and see you guys next week. Thanks.